The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers hint that Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, may cook up a secret Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parra's plot. Will Sheila use Beth Spencer's, Jordan Gracie, to score a wedding invite? During the week of November 3rd to 7th, Sheila will hear about Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, looming nuptials. That'll leave Sheila excited at the prospect of attending this family event by Deacon Sharp's, Sean Cannon's side. Sheila may view it as a way to solidify her couple status with Deacon again, so she'll be all for the idea of going to this wedding. Deacon is the father of the bride, so Sheila will feel like it's important for her to show her support too. However, Beth will catch Liam and Hope by surprise when she admits she doesn't want Sheila in attendance. Although Beth doesn't know all the details of Sheila's past crimes, she may know enough to realize Sheila's been a troublemaker. Since Beth is obsessed with this wedding being perfect, she may worry Sheila's going to cause drama and ruin it somehow. Whatever the case, Beth will reveal why she doesn't want Sheila as a guest and beg to leave her out of the celebration. Hope and Liam might be tempted to go along with Beth's wishes on this. Once Hope updates Deacon on the situation, she may ask him to explain things to Sheila and convince her it's best if she stays home. Of course, Sheila won't like the idea of not being invited to her stepdaughter's marriage ceremony. Hope and Liam's wedding will be something Sheila really wants to attend, so she may form a plan to cause Beth's change of heart. B&B fans will recall how Sheila saved Kelly from drowning in the ocean once upon a time, so Kelly's always going to owe her for that. It's easy to imagine Sheila stealing a moment alone with Kelly during an upcoming visit to Il Giardino or something along those lines. Sheila might form a secret plan to use Kelly to her advantage and play up her former heroic efforts. After Sheila potentially reminds Kelly that she saved her life, she may urge Kelly to change Beth's mind about her. Sheila may count on Beth valuing her sister's opinion and try to manipulate Kelly into hyping her up. No matter what tactics she uses, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila may hold out hope for good news and attempt to turn this situation around. Los Angeles was buzzing with excitement as the day of Hope and Liam's long-awaited wedding finally arrived. The Forrester mansion gleamed with golden lights, fresh orchids, and the unmistakable air of renewal and romance. Hope wanted everything to be perfect: the flowers, the music, the family harmony, and most importantly a drama-free day. At Il Giardino, Sheila Sharp sat at a corner table, stirring her coffee absent-mindedly as she listened to Deacon talk about final wedding arrangements. The gleam in Sheila's eye was impossible to ignore, the same gleam that always appeared when she wanted something she wasn't supposed to have. She wanted to go to the wedding, not just to see Hope walk down the aisle, but to stand beside Deacon as a true part of the family she's long been excluded from. Deacon, torn between love and logic, tried to soften her expectations. "It's not that Hope doesn't appreciate you," he reasoned. "It's just, this is a sensitive day." But Sheila wasn't listening. Her smile was patient, her tone was sweet, but behind her calm eyes was calculation. She wasn't going to sit this one out. Across town, Hope adjusted her veil while Beth stood nearby, looking uneasy. "Mommy," Beth began hesitantly, "does Grandma Sheila have to come?" Hope turned, startled. "Sweetheart, why would you say that?" Beth's little hands twisted around the lace hem of her dress as she explained. "She's scary. I don't want her there. What if she ruins your wedding?" The words hit Hope harder than she expected. She knelt down, looking into her daughter's serious blue eyes. "I promise, nothing will ruin this day." But later, when Liam entered the room, Beth repeated her plea. Liam listened, exchanged a look with Hope and sighed. "Maybe it's better this way," he said softly. "We don't need any chaos today." At Il Giardino, Deacon broke the news gently, but Sheila's expression froze. Her lips pressed into a thin line. "Beth doesn't want me there," she repeated slowly. "A child's fear shouldn't decide family matters, Deacon. You and I are together. That makes me family." Deacon tried to comfort her, but the damage was done. Sheila's mind was already moving. Later that afternoon, Sheila stepped out onto the patio and spotted a familiar face: Kelly Spencer, sitting with a plate of spaghetti, chatting happily with her babysitter. Sheila's heart warmed as she approached. "Kelly," she greeted softly. The little girl looked up and smiled, recognizing the woman who once pulled her out of the ocean's deadly tide. "Hi, Miss Sheila." Sheila sat down and gently began weaving her web. She asked about Kelly's school, her art projects, and her friendship with Beth. Eventually, she brought up the wedding. "You must be so excited to see your Aunt Hope marry Uncle Liam again." Kelly nodded, then frowned. "Beth says you can't come." Sheila gave a wistful little laugh. "Oh, I understand. Beth's just trying to protect her mommy. But, I would never do anything to hurt them. I only ever helped. Remember that day at the beach? I just want everyone to be happy." Her words dripped with soft emotion, each one designed to plant a seed. Kelly's eyes softened. "You saved me," she said simply. Sheila nodded. "That's right, sweetheart. And I care about you. I care about all of you. I just wish Beth knew that." By evening, Sheila's plan was already in motion. Kelly, full of conviction, went home and found Beth in the nursery. "You shouldn't be mean to Miss Sheila," she insisted. "She's nice. She saved me from drowning, Beth. She's a hero." Beth blinked, caught off guard. The intensity in her sister's voice made her hesitate. "I didn't know that," she murmured. "Daddy never told me." Meanwhile, Deacon arrived at the Forrester estate to finalize some details for the ceremony. Hope and Brooke were finalizing seating arrangements when Beth rushed into the room, tugging on her mother's arm. "Mommy, I changed my mind. Miss Sheila can come." "She's good, Kelly said so." Hope froze mid-sentence, her pencil falling from her hand. Brooke turned sharply, suspicion flashing in her eyes. "What did you say, sweetheart?" Beth repeated it, more insistent this time, her tone full of childlike conviction. Brooke exchanged a look with Hope, instantly recognizing Sheila's manipulative fingerprints all over the sudden shift. Hope's heart sank. "Sheila must have talked to Kelly," she muttered under her breath. Brooke's jaw tightened. "Of course she did. That woman never learns." Back at Il Giardino, Sheila hummed as she rearranged some flowers on the tables, pretending to help the staff while she waited for news. When Deacon returned, she greeted him with an expectant smile. "So," she said, "did Hope change her mind?" Deacon hesitated, then frowned. "Not exactly. But Beth did." Sheila's grin widened. "Then it's settled," she purred. "If the children forgive me, who are the adults to argue?" The next morning, the Forrester estate was a whirlwind of white roses and